Hey, darling. I hope things are going well at work. I've just finished cleaning the house up. It's looking good. I've got some dinner on the stove for you when you come home. But can you do me a favor? I saw on TV that eggs and milk are half price at the supermarket. Do you mind picking them up on the way home? I'll be able to make a really nice omelet out of it.
Can you have a little bit of consideration? You know how much I work. Why would you give me extra chores at the end of the day?
I mean, it's just a little bit of shopping. I'd go myself if I didn't have food on the stove.
Fine, I'll go another time. I can't go today because I have overtime at work.
Oh, that's a shame. We're not in the best shape for money, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to save everything we can. I'm not sure how long that sale is going to last.
It's just a little bit of eggs and milk. It's not going to make a big hole in our budget. We'd be saving pennies. Anyway, I'm glad we're talking about money because I have something really important to tell you.
Something important? Don't tell me, Paul. You got a promotion or something? We should celebrate.
Don't jump to conclusions. This isn't good news. My company has actually cut my pay. It's not just me. The whole office is getting screwed over right now.
Are you kidding me? Why is that happening? I thought everyone in that office is a hard worker, including yourself. Doesn't make sense to me that they would cut everyone's pay. It seems so out of the blue.
What can you do about it? The economy is in the worst condition at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if other companies are doing the same thing. I'm just lucky enough to keep my job in the first place.
Okay, so how much has been cut? I might need to rebudget a little bit for this month if it's a lot.
My monthly salary has gone down to $1,500 a month.
What did you just say? That's ludicrous! How the hell are we going to survive on $1,500 a month?
The answer to that question is we can't. It's impossible with my pay at the moment.
Paul, this is dangerous. We're going to be living on the street at some point. What are we supposed to do?
Look, let's face it. I'm pulling most of the weight around here. You're just doing housework at home. I think you'll have to increase the amount of shifts at your part-time job. It's the only way we can get through this.
I can have a word with the manager, sure. To be honest, I already feel really bogged down just with the housework. I'm not really happy that I'm going to squeeze in more part-time job as well. But I guess this is what we have to do to get by.
I'm sorry, honey. Thank you for being so cooperative. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you when I get home.
Don't worry, Paul. We will get through this. I know it. Hey, darling. I know I just called you while you were at work. Please don't get mad.
Why the hell did you do that? You know the rules. I don't want to be distracted whilst I'm working.
I know. Trust me, this is important. I just fainted at work and was sent to the hospital. I just got out now. I don't know how much longer we can keep this up. This is really killing me.
What are you talking about?
This lifestyle. We need to figure out a different way. It's starting to take a toll on my body. We can't sustain this way of life for long. What do you think we can do?
I can't believe I'm hearing this right now, especially while I'm at work. Don't act like you don't know the answer. You need to work harder.
Excuse me, why would you say that? You know how much I'm working. I wake up in the early hours of the morning to start work. After that's done, I go home for an hour to clean up the house. Only an hour, mind you. Once I've done everything I can, I head off to my second job. How can I work any harder than I am right now? My life is literally sleep, then work, sleep, then work.
You're over-exaggerating and you know it. You know there must be some room for you to try harder.
Paul, how can you say that? Let's just face the facts. We've tried this for 3 months now and it clearly doesn't work. I've even cut my diet to 2 meals a day. At this rate, I'm going to have to stick to 1. Are you happy eating kidney beans every night? We need to give our bodies something different.
And what are you suggesting?
We've got no choice but to loan out some money.
No way! I thought you were going to give us an actual solution, not a joke.
What do you mean? Why can't we get a loan?
Loans are what people at the bottom of society do, and we're not like that. I won't stoop myself so low.
Paul, that's so pretentious. This is the only option we have left.
I don't want to hear any more whining from you. If you have time to complain, you have time to work. Now get back out there and earn our money. I don't want to have this conversation again.
Why are you speaking to me like this? Good evening, Margaret. Sorry to bother you so late in the night, but there's something urgent I need to talk to you about. If it isn't Allison, it's been a while since we've talked. I hope you've been doing well. You can message me anytime. You're family now, remember? Thank you. I appreciate your kindness. I have to talk to you about everything that's happened recently. I don't know if I can bear this any longer. What are you talking about? Don't tell me it's about Paul. If he hasn't been treating you right, I will have a word with him. No, don't worry. He's not abusing me or anything. But he's been having a tough time at work. Both of us are having a tough time, actually. The other day, I went to the hospital after coming down with an illness at work. I haven't been there since. With me out of commission, Paul and I are worried if we're even going to make it through this month. I was wondering if you would be able to lend us some money. I'll pay it back, of course.
Are you telling the truth right now, Allison?
100%. I wouldn't lie about something like this.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's clear that you are lying about this. Even if you didn't work, you'd have enough money to survive the month. You know how much that man makes.
You're right. I am aware of how much he makes. If you know as well, surely you must understand my situation.
Quite clear. It seems you two have been irresponsible and don't know how to use your money wisely. With an income like that, you'd have to be spending your money on ludicrous things to be having a rough time this month. If you are expecting a handout from me, I'm sorry. Figure out a way to cut back on your spending and I'll be happy to give you money afterwards.
Margaret, how could you say that? I thought you just said we were family. Believe me, we've cut back heaps. I barely turn the lights on at night. I've cut back my diet to 2 meals a day. All I eat is kidney beans for protein. I don't know how much more I can cut back. Not only that, but I'm actually falling ill from this lifestyle. So what else can I do?
Surely there's some other areas where you can cut back on your expenses. Although I must admit, if that's really what you're doing, that is quite a harsh lifestyle. Is Paul living the same way? I'd hate for my boy to be suffering.
As far as I can see, not really. He has enough energy to go to work at least.
There's a problem in your household, and it's up to you to diagnose it. Getting yourself into a pinch when you earn as much as $5,000 a month is very strange.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Since when have we been earning $5,000 a month?
Well, it's been that way forever, hasn't it? Paul has always been bringing in that type of money.
You must be mistaken. He told me the other day. We're only earning $1,500 a month.
$1,500 a month for a full-time position like his? That doesn't sound right. Are you sure you have your facts right?
Of course I am. I heard it straight from his mouth himself. He told me that the economy is bad at the moment and they had to cut his pay. Not only that, but his original pay was not $5,000 a month. It was something around the range of $3,000 a month.
That's not what I have heard. He's told me he's always been quite successful in the company and is making a lot of money. Something doesn't add up here.
What are you saying right now? That he lied or something? I can't believe he would do something like that. I'm sorry. I'll assume. But that seems to be the case. The question is, why would he lie? I'm so sorry for everything you've had to go through. Have you really only been eating kidney beans this past month? I'm 100% honest. That's all I've been able to eat. You poor girl. Don't worry. I'll come over and cook something up for you. I'll also make sure you have enough money to get by. Thanks, Margaret. You don't know how much I appreciate that. These past 3 months have been torture for me. All I've gotten from Paul is harsh criticism. Not one bit of sympathy for everything I'm doing lately. When I told him I went to the hospital, he didn't seem to care in the least. I was actually scolded for calling him while he was at work. That man! The nerve of him! I promise you, I never intended to raise him that way. But that is a clear sign that something is wrong right now. That is very odd behavior coming from him. You think so too? What do you think is going on? He never used to be this way. Look, Allison, if I could give you an answer, I would. But I'm honestly not sure. I have no idea what goes on in your household. To make matters worse, my son barely contacts me. I guess that could be considered odd behavior as well. Especially since he was such a mommy's boy in the first place. Something is definitely going on. I have no idea why he lied about the money, but I'm going to find out. I'm no longer living this lifestyle anymore. What are you going to do about it? I'm just going to ask him. Plain and simple. But if he was hiding it up until this point, who's to say he's going to tell you right now? Think about it. If he has deceived you thus far, he's going to do it again. You'll have to find a different way to get that information from him. You have a good point there. What do you suggest I do? Maybe you should look into it in other ways. Check his belongings or ask around his workplace. I'm sure you'll find something in no time. Don't worry, I'm gonna help you out with this one too. I love my son, but I love you just as much as him. You're part of my family. If he's doing anything to make you suffer, I won't let him get away with it. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Hey, slacker. Don't think I haven't noticed. You haven't been going to work recently, have you? Do you understand how dire our situation is? We're going to lose the house at this rate. Start pulling your weight around here.
Shut up, Paul. I don't want to hear this from you.
Excuse me? How dare you say that to your own husband? Especially when I'm the one keeping this house together.
Drop the act already. I know you're lying. What's the point of me going to work when we already have enough money to support ourselves?
Are you becoming senile or something? Haven't we talked about how much I earned? We've only got $1,500 a month. We don't have the luxury of having this stupid conversation right now. So can you get your head on straight and start working already? If we ever become homeless, it's going to be you that's to blame.
Stop trying to gaslight me. Paul, I see through your lies. You are convincing me that we only earn $1,500 a month. I have too much evidence against you.
Where the hell is this all coming from anyway? I can't believe we are talking about this right now.
It started with your mother. She told me everything.
My mom? What has she been saying? I haven't talked to her in a long time.
You have a lot to answer for. I got into contact with her in the hopes that she'd be able to lend us some money. I'm sorry. I can't live the lifestyle we've been living so far. Even the sight of a kidney bean is going to make me puke.
You big drama queen. Get over it already. It's not like you live in a third world country or something. You still get to eat at the end of the day. Also, you actually tried to pilfer some money from my mother. That's low, Allison. Extremely low.
Don't forget that she's not just your mother anymore. She's my mother-in-law, too. I have the right to ask her for assistance. From the way she was speaking, I think she's more in line with me than she is with you. Especially after we found out that you've been lying.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about right now. Can you just get it through your head that I'm not earning any money?
You are one despicable man, Paul. You have no idea who I've spoken to. I saw your workmate Kyle at the supermarket while I was shopping for more kidney beans. We had a very interesting conversation.
Who is that? Kyle? He's a good kid. What about him?
From the way Kyle was speaking about you, you actually earn quite a lot of money in your company. You two are always going on dinners together. Kyle quoted me a salary of over $5,000. That sounds very different to the $1,500 you've been spouting at me for the past 3 months. So do you have anything to say for yourself, Paul?
This is absolutely ridiculous. He is lying, of course. I'll have to talk to him when I get into work. I'm not going to be happy.
You're still putting up that tough exterior, aren't you? Just give it up already. I have the photos to prove it. It looks like you're having fun going to all the high-end restaurants. I didn't know you had the means to go to all the expensive places in this town. How is that professionally made charcuterie board? I'm quite jealous, to be honest. All we've ever eaten together was deli meats and peanuts. I've never seen macadamia nuts in their shells. I'm sure that freshly shucked oyster was amazing, too. I had no idea that's what you were doing when you weren't at home. All those times I was eating kidney beans on my own, I thought you were at work for this family. So the question is, what have you been spending your money on? Are you happy you made your wife suffer this way?
Do you think I'm stupid? Why would I tell you anything about it? You're just some ignorant girl. You don't deserve to know. You know what would happen if I told you how much money I was making in the first place. If you were a guy, you would understand my position.
What are you talking about? I'm your wife. You're meant to tell me everything.
You may be my wife, but you're still female at the end of the day.
That's got nothing to do with anything. What's so wrong about being a female?
Let's face it, you females are leeches. Don't think I don't know. I've been with a lot of girls over the years. I know exactly how you act. The moment you smell money, you like to suck up every little bit that you can. That's the type of people you are. You can't be trusted.
The nerve of this boy to speak about women that way. I never even imagined the day that I'll be having this type of conversation with him. You truly disappoint me. Who the hell taught you to talk like that? If it wasn't me, it was definitely your father.
What are you doing right now? Is this some sort of prank? Honestly, would you just start working already? We shouldn't be wasting time talking about this. Don't think pretending to be my mother is going to faze me. I know you're out of cards and you're just trying to scare me. Well, scare tactics won't work. Get back to your miserable part-time job and earn us some money.
You fool. I am your mother. I have no idea who I'm talking to right now. This isn't the little boy I raised. What happened to the little gentleman that went around picking flowers for the local girls? That little boy was leagues more of a man than the one I'm talking to right now.
What the? How the hell do you know that? We've never talked about that before. I don't want anyone to know I was that much of a sappy loser.
I told you, didn't I? This isn't Allison. It's your mother talking. If I'm speaking honestly, I didn't know you were a sappy loser up until now. The things I've heard from Allison tell me they aren't true. A true loser is someone that would lie to their wife and make them suffer in the way that you have. Now defend yourself. Have you been making Allison work to the bone?
So what if I have? It's not your business, Mom. Stay out of it. This is between the two of us. Go live your own life, eating cakes and not bothering us. I'll sort this out with my wife. Thank you.
You ignorant little rat. You forced me to come back into the picture. I didn't think I would have to discipline my son at this age. So we know you have money and you've been forcing Allison to work. The question is, why? What have you been doing behind the scenes?
Honestly, Mom, I'm telling you to just stay out of it already. I don't know why you have to get yourself involved. Look, I know you're just doing this for attention, so if you really want me to see you, just ask. Stop trying to jeopardize my marriage. I'm the man of this house, and I'll set things right. I don't need my mom trailing behind me.
I'm stepping in before things get worse. You've had your fun up until now, and I want to know what you've been doing. So until you've told me, I'll be pestering you for the rest of your days now. Out with it! Where is the money? I know you must have something in your bank account.
It's gone, I swear. I spent it all on food and drinks. Are you happy now? Will you finally just leave us alone so I can go back to arguing with my wife?
You aren't pulling the wool over my eyes, Paul. I want to know the real reason. Money like that doesn't just go away on food. So where is it?
Okay, fine. I'll tell you already. But you have to promise not to tell Allison. This has to stay between us two.
I'm your mother. You can be honest with me. What is it?
You can't judge me for this one either. If you're going to do your role as a mother, you have to accept me as your son. And as your son, I am male. I have my own tendencies that I have to deal with.
What are you trying to get at? Just be honest with me already.
Look, a lot of my money has been spent on dates. A lot of dates.
You've been doing what now?
I'm sorry, Mom. Maybe this isn't something that you can understand, but a guy likes variety. Sticking with the same girl year after year gets boring. There's no excitement in it.
You rotten rat. So you've actually gone and cheated, haven't you? This is more than cheating, actually. You're a married man. How can you not be ashamed of yourself? You have a great girl and you go off and do this.
Like I told you, Mom, you're not a guy, so you just can't understand where I'm coming from. I had an opportunity to be with another woman. I took it.
All the while lying and hurting your wife in the process. I didn't know you were so selfish. Was this girl worth it? Does she even know that you're a married man? I can't believe you would do something like this.
I don't know how much she knows, but she is truly beautiful. Maybe even you would understand if you saw her. She looks a little on the younger side, but she definitely clears 18. It's all safe.
Clearing the minimum legal age is nothing to be proud of. She's still practically a child. That's disgusting for a guy of your age. But this still doesn't make any sense to me. Sure, I know you do spend money on dates, but it can't be that much. Just what type of dates were you having where your household starts to collapse from financial burden? You must be traveling to different countries with each other to get to that extent.
This girl is a hot, fiery spirit, and she needs to be pleased. The thing I worry about most is whenever we are on a date, if something glimmers and catches her eye, that's when I know I'm screwed. She has an absolute disregard for my money. Anytime she wants something, she coerces me to buy it. I've got her everything from Louis Vuitton bags to Ugg boots and expensive jewelry. She always threatens me that she will start seeing some other guy if I don't buy her what she wants. She really put me in a pinch in this one. But if I'm being honest, that's kind of what I like about her.
More and more, you continue to amaze me. Just how much of a fool can you be, Paul? You don't realize that she has no interest in you, even in the slightest. You're never going to impress her. She's only after your money.
I get that. Honestly, I do. You have no idea, Mom. She gives me a special energy that no other person can give me. Especially my cow of a wife, Allison. How could anyone be attracted to that after all the years we spent together?
I think I need to jump in now. Thanks for calling me a cow, Paul. Over the years, I've thought your face has turned into one resembling a pig, so now I can feel free to call you that. You told Margaret to hide the fact that you've been seeing someone, but I already know. I had my suspicions.
You knew? Since when?
Ever since I heard about the money, I've been doing a little bit of digging around. I managed to get access to your computer. You truly have been a naughty boy, haven't you? I know all about the chats you've had with this girl, Katie. I've seen the photos, too. I'm not even going to get mad at you, Paul. I'll let the law do that for me.
What are you talking about right now?
Even you must know that this girl is a little bit off. Can you be sure she is truly an adult? Sure, her body looks a little bit more mature, but her face is clearly a child.
Of course she's an adult. Why would I date a child? She told me she was 18 from day one.
You really don't know girls, do you, Paul? They tend to lie about things like this. This girl, Katie, is still in high school. She's 1 year away from graduating.
Are you joking right now? That can't be real.
Look, Paul, I have the information all here if you need it. I've done my research into her. I know everything from where she lives to who her parents are and what school she goes to. You really blundered up this one, haven't you?
What are you, Inspector Gadget? Maybe you're just some creepy stalker.
I'm just a wife that needs to know what her husband is getting up to. Now I know that my husband is a liar as well as a criminal. Unlike my husband, I am not a liar, and I will be telling the parents about what has happened.
Wait, Allison, don't do that. Think of what's going to happen to me if people know about this. There's a potential I'll actually go to prison for this. It was just an innocent mistake. Even you must think I don't deserve that type of punishment.
You can pretend to act innocent, Paul, but I know a part of you knew. Let's just hope you haven't done anything too serious with this little girl. Also, I'm not interested in staying married with a guy that cheats on me. Being the slippery snake that he is, Paul managed to get out of the mess that he caused for himself. I was true to my word, and I contacted the parents in relation to his behavior and their daughter. They were quite surprised that she was doing that type of thing. They managed to get in contact with Paul himself and force an apology out of him, as well as an explanation for his actions. Paul was insistent that he didn't know anything about Katie. He honestly thought that she was of age. He also assured them that they didn't do anything physical. With very little to go on, they did their best to try and indict Paul and get him charged for having relations with a minor. Unfortunately, there was no evidence that they had any physical contact with each other, and he was cleared from any charges. Then again, that's not to say that this ended happily for Paul. The parents of the girl were quite slighted that he humiliated their daughter and wanted to get back at him. They got into direct contact with his company and told his boss of what he was doing outside of work hours. His boss has a very strong opinion on that type of thing and pushed a lot of work onto Paul. He was also ostracized by his workmates. It didn't stop there. It seems that Paul wasn't only lying to his wife, but lying to his co-workers as well. He was embezzling money from the company. It didn't take long for Paul's boss to decide to fire him. With no job, Paul was in desperation. At the time, we had already divorced and he tried his best to try and reconcile with me. But I gave him a flat no. After that, he tried to appeal to his mother, but got a stronger no from her. His mother said that she would never support someone that would treat and talk to a woman that way, even if it was her own son. She then added that she never thought her own son would actually have relations with an underage girl. She was disgusted to call him one of her own. Paul consequently fell into despair, and I'm not sure what happened to him from that point on. As for me, I'm finally free from financial burden and don't have to support Paul. Being out in the real world on my own is a new experience, and it's going to take some time to get used to it. I'm sure at some point I'm going to find a partner that exceeds Paul. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.
Thanks so much for today, babe. It's been like forever since I've gone to the aquarium. I had such a blast with you. Oh my god, and Eric, that restaurant you booked tonight was so amazing.
I am so glad to hear you enjoyed yourself. I had a great time too. I love spending time with you.
Oh, me too, babe. What do you think about going out to catch a movie next time? We haven't done that in like forever.
That sounds great. Okay then, let's catch a movie next time. Is there anything good out right now? Anything you want to see?
Yeah, there's this new one that just came out that I've been dying to see. It looks so good, but it's only showing at night. If we want to catch it, we'd have to have our early dinner, probably somewhere near the theater, and we'd have to head over like as soon as we're finished eating.
Okay, no problem. I'll start looking for some nice restaurants near the movie theater. I'm sure I can find something good.
Thanks so much, babe. Love you. You're like literally the sweetest.
Hey, Michelle, since it'll be pretty late by the time the movie finishes, do you mind if I ask a favor? Is it cool if I come back to your place afterwards?
Huh? You want to come back to my place?
I mean, we usually hang out at my place after our dates, but I really want to come and visit your place at least once.
But babe, my place is so cramped. You can't even stretch your legs. And it's kind of messy. It looks like a tornado swept through. Even if you came over, I don't think you'd have a good time.
Baby, I really don't mind at all if your place is cramped. And I don't care if you have laundry like all over the place or something. I just want to be close to my little baddie.
No, babe, you don't get it. I mind. I don't want you to judge me.
Okay, I understand. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to do, babe. It's just that it's been almost a year since we started dating, and I've never once been to your place, so I'm kind of curious, that's all. I just want to know more about you. I want to know everything about my girl.
Oh, Eric. Okay, fine. I'll straighten up my place just for you.
Sweet. Lucky me. Sorry if I'm being selfish, but I'm just into you, so I want to know everything there is to know about you.
No, not at all. I totally get it. If anything, I'm sorry I didn't even realize you felt that way. I should have considered your feelings more. We're dating after all, so it's not fair for me to keep you from coming over.
Unfair is a stretch. I wouldn't go that far. But seriously, don't worry about cleaning up. I don't care if your place is a pigsty. I just want to spend time with my baby.
In that case, would you be down to do some chores with me then?
Yeah, I'd be totally down. That's a whole date in and of itself.
Oh my god, I'm just kidding, silly. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I'll take care of it. Okay, now let's hurry up and decide on a date to see the movie. How about this Saturday?
I'm going touring this week, so next week should actually work better for me. What are your plans, Michelle?
Perfect. Next week works for me too. By touring, you mean you're going riding with your biker friends?
Yep, that's the plan.
You have so many biker friends. I'm so jealous.
I met someone pretty cool recently, so I'm planning to go riding with him. We really hit it off. And guess what? We work for the same corporate group. Small world, right? Our company names and job titles are totally different, though.
Wow, what a crazy coincidence. Does he like riding his motorcycle just as much as you?
He rode a lot when he was younger, but after joining the workforce, he didn't really have the time anymore. But now that he has more time to himself, he's slowly learning how to ride again. Because of that, though, he's actually renting his motorcycle for now.
Oh, I see. That's pretty interesting.
It's pretty common for people to stop riding after they get married or have a kid.
So that's how it is? Is it actually uncommon for people to keep riding their motorcycles forever?
Yeah, I mean, it costs a lot of money and it's pretty dangerous. Anything could happen while you're out for a ride.
That makes sense. Are you planning to stop riding after we get married, Eric?
Well, if anything happened to me, I'm sure it would make you sad, Michelle, and we can't have that. I'm prepared to quit the biker life for you.
Thank you, babe. I'm happy to hear that you treasure me so much. You'd give up one of your favorite hobbies.
Of course, baby. I'd do anything for you. You know I'm totally crazy about you. You have got me in the palm of your hand. Oh my god, if I keep going, I'm gonna propose to you right here over text. I'd rather propose with way more style, so I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead.
Good call. Let's pick this back up at a fancy restaurant under the stars. I don't mind you going riding, but be careful not to get into an accident or anything. That friend of yours is someone you can trust, right? He'd help if anything ever happened to you, right?
Yeah, he's a really great guy. Not too long ago, when we went running together, an accident happened literally right in front of us. We both helped out and called the cops, and even helped navigate the car.
Oh, yeah, I remember you mentioning that before. So that's who you were with then. Selfless guys who are willing to jump in and help people in need like that are so cool.
Yeah, he's a pretty reliable dude. That whole fiasco is actually what led us to becoming close friends.
You should introduce him to me sometime.
Yeah, I'd love for you guys to meet someday. My bad, Eric. I didn't even notice your message. What do you mean you're on your way to my office, though? What's going on?
Henry, I hate to bother you when I know you're busy with work, but this is kind of urgent. When we went riding last week, you mentioned to me that you hadn't been home in a while.
I mean, yeah, but it's kind of a complicated situation. You know I don't really like to talk about it. So, what's up? What's going on?
I need to see you as soon as possible. Also, I'm bringing Alice with me.
Wait, what? Are you talking about my daughter?
Yeah, that's exactly who I'm talking about.
And why are you bringing my daughter here? In fact, why are you even together in the first place?
Honestly, I'm still pretty confused about this whole situation too. But to be frank, it seems that I've been having an affair with your wife.
What? Wait, hold on, man. You're not making any sense.
I went to my girlfriend's house for the first time today and found a little girl crouching on her balcony. She said that my girlfriend was her mom.
Hold on a sec. You're saying that little girl is my Alice?
Let me just walk you through what happened from the beginning. At first, I thought that my girlfriend might have just been hiding the fact that she has a child. But then she told me her name and that her dad is still in the picture. So I put two and two together and I realized that my girlfriend was having an affair and I was taking part in it too.
Uh-huh.
Then I asked her what her dad's name was and she told me that it's Henry. And then she pretty much described you to a T. Beard, a giant mole in the cheek, and that you hate fish.
Oh, but dude, that just sounds like it's a coincidence.
Yeah, but then I started getting a pretty bad feeling after that. While my girlfriend was in the shower, I snooped around her place a bit, and you'll never guess what I found. Your business card.
Are you serious?
As serious as a heart attack.
So, you mean to tell me that my wife is having an affair with one of my biker friends?
Oh, that's insane. What kind of sick and twisted coincidence is that? When we first met, you told me that you weren't on good terms with your wife. I was careful to purposely avoid that topic so that you wouldn't have to talk about it. I never really talked about my girlfriend either because I didn't want to make you uncomfortable. So since we never talked about that kind of stuff, it makes sense that neither of us noticed.
I did sort of notice that you were holding yourself back when it came to that kind of stuff. I just figured you didn't really want to talk about it. So, like, how long have you been dating her?
We've been together for almost a year now.
Wait, for a year? Oh, I get it. Now I see why she's been acting that way. She started lashing out at me just about a year ago.
Wait, seriously?
I see. So this is why. She got all cold and distant just because she found herself a new boyfriend.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, Henry. I am so sorry. I know apologizing alone isn't enough to make up for it, but honestly, I'm really sorry.
Well, I mean, you had no idea, right? It is what it is. Nonetheless, why are you bringing Alice here? Does Michelle know about this?
No, she doesn't. This is gonna sound so bad, but we left while Michelle was in the shower, so she has no idea.
Wait, so that means...
I'm really sorry, man, but we haven't done anything yet today, I swear.
No, it's fine. That's a normal thing for couples to do. So, She's been lying to you this whole time, so it doesn't really make sense for me to get upset with you. You didn't do anything wrong. There's actually a reason why I decided to bring Alice with me. Something seems off with her. What seems off about her? She seems oddly afraid of adults, and her body looks frail. I couldn't help but wonder if she's always been this way, or if something's messed up or has been going on at home. She does? Is she okay? My baby girl's not hurt, is she? No, at least not from what I could see. I'm not sure about under her clothes, so that's obviously not somewhere I could check. I wonder if Michelle told her to go on the balcony while you were visiting. Oh, my poor little angel. If she's not feeling well, worst case scenario, it's probably because she spent all night outside. You told me that you don't really go home often, right? So you probably had no idea what poor Alice was dealing with. That's the real reason why I brought her along. Oh, thank you, man. You're sharp. That was a smart decision. It's seriously been too long since you've been home, man. Otherwise, there's no way you wouldn't have noticed something being off with Alice. Michelle's the reason why I haven't been back home. She kicked me out of the house. What? Where have you been staying then? I've mainly been sleeping at the office in my car. During the busy season, I can stay at a hotel near my office at the company's expense, so that's a huge help. That's honestly kinda sad, man. Whenever I was home, she'd always start picking fights with me. She treated me so badly, it was mentally draining and I couldn't take it. Whenever I thought about going home, I'd feel nauseous and even get horrible stomach aches that felt like they'd never end. Yeah, that does sound pretty awful. But how could you just leave Alice all by herself? You left her all alone and now she's traumatized. Oh, you're totally right. I have no excuse. I really did Alice wrong. She didn't deserve that. Well, next time, make sure you protect her with everything you've got. She's been waiting for her daddy to come back this entire time. Did Alice really say that? Yeah, man. She thought that as long as she was a good girl, her daddy would eventually come home. So she's been waiting all this time. But you just abandoned her. Oh, Alice got caught in the middle of our drama, and I really hurt her. Oh, I'm such an awful father for just running away like that. She deserves so much better. This time around, I'm gonna protect my baby girl without running away.
Eric, where are you, babe? Stop messing around and reply to me already.
Sorry to keep you waiting, babe. Something came up and I suddenly had to go home. My bad for not communicating.
Yay, you finally responded to me. Baby, you had me so worried. I freaked out when I saw that you weren't here when I got out the shower. I looked all over for you, even outside around the house.
I was so shocked that I left without even thinking. I found out that my girlfriend's a married woman.
What? What are you talking about, babe? You know that's not true. Stop being ridiculous.
You left your husband's business card sitting right on the table. Did you think that I wouldn't see it, sitting out in the open like that?
I don't even know what to say. You've got to be kidding me, right?
I was so surprised. Words can't even begin to describe how shocked I was. Because you know my new biker friend I was telling you about? It turns out I've been having an affair with his wife this whole time.
What? Are you kidding me? The guy you were telling me about is Henry, of all people?
I even talked to Henry to make sure, so there's no doubt. Oh, I felt so sorry for Henry. It was so awkward to even bring it up, and I had to apologize to him like a million times.
Look, sweetie, I'm sorry I didn't say anything, but I've honestly been planning to leave him. You're the only one for me, Eric. I love you.
Well, thanks for loving me. But there is no way I could ever marry such an evil woman who treats her family so horribly.
What are you even talking about? I don't do anything to treat my family horribly.
You incessantly criticized Henry, drained him mentally, and then kicked him out of the house.
Is that what Henry told you? He's just talking crap about me to make me look bad. Don't listen to him.
And what about what you've done to your daughter? You haven't even asked about Alice, not even once. Have you really not realized that she's not even there?
What? What? Why isn't she here?
Are you seriously just realizing now that she's gone? You really don't even care about your own kid. Oh, that is just sad.
Where did she go? Where is my daughter?
I took her with me when I left. I found her on the balcony and took her to safety. I heard all about what's been going on and what you've been doing to her.
What is that supposed to mean?
She's got bruises all over her and she's so weak. Just so you know, I've already notified Child Protective Services.
Excuse me? And just who are you to do that? You don't even know her. It's a crime for you to just up and take her from her own home.
Nah, cut it out, Michelle. As far as I can see, there's no issue here. As her father, I'm perfectly within my rights to take her.
Huh? Henry? You're with Eric?
Eric brought Alice all the way to my office. She is finally safe now.
Are you kidding me? No, she isn't. He basically kidnapped her.
And what about what you've done to her? Making her go out onto the balcony when you have company and not even giving her enough food to eat? I haven't seen her in almost a year and just look how thin she's gotten. She's just skin and bones.
I was just disciplining her. Any parent would have done the same. And honestly, what girl wouldn't benefit from a diet? I don't want to hear anything about child rearing from you when you just up and left her here with me. You abandoned us, your own family.
Michelle, you're the one who kicked me out of the house. You literally changed the locks while I was at work.
Well, that's because you were so annoying. I didn't even want to breathe the same air as you. Just disgusting. You make me sick to my stomach.
There you go again, attacking me for no reason. Turns out the reason you suddenly started acting cold about a year ago was because you got a new boyfriend. Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming friends with that same guy? It's a crazy world we live in.
How was I supposed to know? I didn't expect that to happen either. To be blunt, I'm still in shock. My mind can't process this.
I was planning to leave you at some point, but all I did was run away. I was just idling away while you were torturing my baby girl. Just thinking about it makes my stomach turn. Just so we're clear, I'm leaving you. I want a divorce.
I don't care. Do whatever you want. I was already planning to leave you too.
Also, I'm taking custody of Alice. So you'll need to pay child support. I'm reporting you for neglect as well.
You can do that?
I'm sure as hell gonna try. I'm gonna make sure you pay to fix all the mental turmoil you've caused her. That therapy bill is gonna be insane.
And exactly how much is that going to cost me?
Way more than you can afford, that's for sure. I'll be consulting with a lawyer later.
I can't deal with this. Give Eric the phone. Right now.
What's up? Eric here.
Please help me, babe. Eric, if you don't help me, I'm gonna go broke. You don't want your sweetheart out here penniless, do you?
Why should I care? I don't want anything to do with you anymore. You've been deceiving me this whole time. I can't believe how easily that pretty face spits out lies. I'll never forgive you for the rest of my life.
Come on, babe. Don't be like that. It was just a little white lie. Like I said before, I love you. You're my one and only.
There's no way in the world I could ever marry someone as evil and conniving as you. Even if we did get married, there's a good chance you'd eventually treat me the same way that you treated Henry.
I would never do that, baby. You're completely different from Henry. You're my soulmate. I want you by my side forever. It's you and me against the world.
I can't trust anything that comes out of your mouth anymore. At least, not after finding out about what happened between you and Henry. Your words don't hold any weight for me. You're just a liar and a cheater.
Oh, don't try act all high and mighty when you were equally complicit in this affair. You're the one who slept with a married woman. This is why I hate men. You're all the worst. Complete trash. You two are awful. You're just ganging up on me and trying to push me into a corner.
What are you talking about? You're not even the victim here. Stop trying to play innocent. If anything, you're literally the devil incarnate.
Oh, I hate you. You're so annoying. You're just some thick-headed simp who didn't even notice that you were basically just a side piece for nearly an entire year. How dumb can you be?
Oh, I see. So this is how you used to attack Henry. I'll be submitting this entire conversation to the lawyer. Thanks for the evidence. Now I know just how unhinged you really are.
Who do you think you are? Don't you dare think I'll let you get away with this.
Oh, is that a threat? I'll be sure to report that to the police.
What? You're seriously gonna report me to the police?
When are you gonna realize that you're just driving yourself into a corner with what you're saying? Have some tact. You're just digging your own grave.
Okay, but Alice and Henry have nothing to do with you. It's not like you're even part of this family. Why are you even getting this upset for them?
Because I'm human. You treated them both terribly and you got me involved as well. Of course I'd be upset. Especially at the fact that they have to deal with someone as wicked as you.
What about me, though? Am I not important to you anymore? Just a couple weeks ago, you were telling me how I was one of the most important people in the world to you.
No way. As of now, you don't mean anything to me anymore. You're nothing more than a liar who tricked me for an entire year. I'm done with you. Henry and Michelle got divorced after that. Shortly after, Henry was granted custody of Alice. Given all that had happened, Henry and I decided to stop going riding for a while. Instead, we think of ways to spend time with Alice on our days off. We even remodeled the car into a camper. The three of us have been enjoying the outdoors together, camping and hiking and just losing ourselves in nature. This way, Alice can enjoy herself when she's with us. She's doing a lot better now and way less afraid of adults. She even thinks of me as her second dad. On the other hand, Michelle's life has taken a turn for the worst. I bet after all of that, you'd think that she'd have no luck on the dating scene. On the contrary, she ended up becoming a popular escort. But she got way too caught up in that life and ended up with some bad habits and eventually shackled herself with a huge debt that I doubt she'll be able to pay off in this lifetime. I am honestly too stunned to say anything else about it. But I'm more than certain that she's going to continue her self-destructive ways. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. I'm exhausted. This is all your fault. Thanks to you, I hardly got any sleep last night. Do you understand? I have a really important meeting now, but I can hardly concentrate thanks to you.
I'm really sorry. I know Liam got pretty noisy last night. I think it's because he's starting to teeth.
Can you not even stop a baby crying? You have one job, at least do that right. What's the point of you if you can't even keep a single baby quiet? What kind of a mom are you? Are you sure the kid doesn't hate you?
I'm sorry. I'm doing my best, but he starts crying as soon as I stop holding him.
I'm pretty sure it isn't normal for a baby to cry through the whole night like that. Are you sure you're not doing anything wrong? It really seems like this is your fault to me, so stop blaming a baby and take responsibility.
I've tried everything people suggest, but nothing seems to stop him crying in the middle of the night. It's my first kid too, so I don't really know if there are better ways to do things. I'm just learning as I go. I'm sorry.
There's definitely something wrong with the way that you're handling that kid. You've been slacking on the housework and now this too? Can't you do anything right? There's so much dust in the corners of the hallway. How long has it been since you vacuumed?
I'm sorry, I didn't notice. I've been vacuuming, but I've been trying to do it faster to not make Liam cry. So I must have missed a few spots. I'll be more careful next time.
You're really useless, aren't you? All you do is make excuses. Are you sure you're even fit to be a mother?
I'll try harder from now on, so please don't say things like that. It won't happen again, I promise.
You think I can believe that? Your promises are meaningless. I'm starting to wonder if I should have married you in the first place.
I'll do better from now on. Please believe that I'm doing my best.
I hope so. If you keep on like this, I'll really have to rethink things. I think I should lay down a few ground rules to stop you from slacking off.
Ground rules? What kind of ground rules?
First of all, no more leaving the house. You don't need to waste time outside when you have so much to do at home.
Really? What about grocery shopping?
You can do that online these days. So no more leaving the house until I say otherwise. So you better start focusing more on keeping the house spotless and that baby in check. Do you understand?
How long is this rule going to be in effect?
Until I say so. It completely depends on you, so you better start taking your job more seriously if you want to leave the house again.
I see.
Don't forget the rule, okay? And be grateful I'm even giving you this chance to prove yourself. Any other guy would have just tossed you to the curb by now.
Good morning, Ruby. It's really been a while, hasn't it?
Oh, good morning, Elise. Yeah, it's been too long since we last spoke. I hope you've been well.
Yeah, I've been fine. How have you been? And how's my little Liam? He must have grown so much since I last saw him.
He's been crying a lot, but he's gotten bigger.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Crying a lot just means he's healthy. I appreciate you always sending me pictures and videos, but I'd love to see him in person again, too.
The last time you saw him was just after he was born, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry I haven't been able to visit more often. If you lived a little closer, I'd be there all the time.
It's nothing to apologize over, don't worry, I understand. But you're welcome to come and see the baby whenever you can.
You're too kind. But honestly, I should be helping you around the house, too. I feel so bad. I know it must be so hard with a new baby. I know your parents don't even live in the same country. They're all the way in England. It must be really hard for you.
You do so much for us already. I really appreciate the meals you dropped off for us the other day. Not having to cook for a few days was such a relief. And it all tasted amazing. I'm really grateful for everything you do for us.
Don't be silly. That's the least I can do. I really wish I could do more. Don't hesitate to ask if you need me to drop off more food at the very least. Is my son helping out around the house too? I hope he's giving you time to sleep. He's not pushing it all on you, is he?
Don't worry about that. Fedor's been a great husband as always. He helps out around the house plenty, and he looks after Liam from time to time too.
Oh, really? That's really surprising. He was always useless when he was living at home. People really can change, huh?
He said his whole perspective on life really changed after Liam was born. He said he really wants to be an active father.
Oh, that's really nice to hear. But to be honest, I hate how this is even something we need to discuss. A father should be every bit as responsible for his son as the mother is. It should go without saying that he'll look after him.
Yeah, I think a lot more people are thinking like that these days.
But really, we shouldn't be praising these fathers for doing the bare minimum. You're the one who left the stability of a full-time job in order to care for this brand new human full-time, after risking your life to bring him into the world. You deserve praise more than anyone.
I do?
Of course you do. You're on your own with Liam while my son's at work, aren't you? That's most of the day. And you aren't even relying on your own parents or anyone for support. You're really amazing. And kids his age cry a lot during the night too, don't they? It must really be so tough.
Yeah, I guess you could see that. It's been really hard to get a good night's sleep for the last few months.
Sleep is really important. It's gonna be even tougher on you if you lose out on so much sleep. Well, I'm speaking from experience. I know you're probably not in the best physical state either, so soon after giving birth. You're doing great. Don't take childbirth so lightly. It takes quite a toll on the body, you know. So try not to push yourself too much. Get Fedor to check on him at night, too.
Does giving birth really affect the body that badly?
Of course it does. So looking after yourself is also really important. Looking after the baby so often on your own is really amazing. So you should be proud of yourself. But don't feel so much pressure to put everything on your shoulders. If you have any worries at all, no matter how big or small, I'm always here for you. Don't forget, I've already been through this.
Thank you so much. That sentiment is more than enough. You really make me feel like I'm not going through this alone.
You really aren't going through it alone. And I really want to thank you too. I'm so grateful to have a daughter-in-law like you. Your parents really raised you right.
Thank you, but you're the only one who seems to think that. I'm no good at all. I don't deserve all of those kind words.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm really proud of you. I'm always bragging about you to everyone around me. So a lot of people think very highly of you now. I'm always telling people how you're wasted on a guy like my son.
That's not true. I'm always messing up and getting yelled at. Sometimes I think I'm not cut out for being a wife or a mother at all.
Who's yelling at you? Don't tell me Fedor is.
No, of course not.
Really? You can tell me the truth. Has Fedor said anything like that to you? If he has, please just tell me the truth.
It's fine. I'm the one in the wrong after all. I can't even get Liam to stop crying. So of course he's gonna get mad at me. He has to be up early to go to work, but thanks to me, he keeps getting woken up in the middle of the night.
What? Is that what Fedor actually said to you? Of course Liam's gonna cry. That's what babies do. It's his only job. If he has a problem with that, he should try and calm his baby down himself. I can't believe that son of mine sometimes.
No, it's my fault. He only gets mad at me because I keep messing up. He's starting to lose faith in me ever becoming a good mom, and I don't blame him.
What are you saying? Lose faith in you? Ruby, I'm really sorry. I can't believe my own son could say such cruel things. Is there anything else? Has he said anything else to make you feel this way? Please, don't feel like you have to hide any of it from me. Just tell me everything.
Okay, I might have been a little dishonest earlier.
Dishonest about what?
Fedor doesn't actually help me with Liam at all, or any of the housework either. But he's not happy with how I'm doing with the housework or Liam either. He said until I prove I'm a good wife, I can't leave the house anymore. So I haven't been able to leave the house in the last 4 months.
4 months? I don't understand. He said you can't leave the house. Did something happen? What's his reasoning?
It's because I'm not a good wife. So until I show him I've become one, I'm not supposed to leave the house for any reason. He took my house keys and locks the door whenever he leaves. He said this is the only way to teach me to take my jobs more seriously.
I can't believe this. You have to be joking, right? He really won't let you leave the house.
He put cameras in the house too, so he can make sure I don't try to leave when he's not home. I popped outside once a couple of months ago, and it made him really mad. I don't think I can live like this anymore. Please help me.
Calm down, Ruby. Everything's gonna be fine. Anyway, you can't really leave the house right now, right?
I never meant to trouble you with all of this. I'm so sorry.
Stop with all of that. Don't apologize, please. I'm heading over there right now. That should be fine, right?
Is that really okay for you? But you live so far.
It's fine. If I drive fast, I can be there in about 4 hours. What time does Fedor usually get home?
He usually gets back at around 7 p.m.
That's good. In that case, we have more than enough time. I'll definitely be there before he gets home, so just hang in there, okay? You don't need to worry anymore. Everything's gonna be fine. Just pack a bag for yourself and Liam.
Hey, where the hell are you? I just checked the cameras and you're not home. You know you're not supposed to leave the house, so where did you go to? If you don't answer ASAP, you're in big trouble.
Ruby's with the police right now. I'm really disappointed in you. How could my own son turn out like this? What on earth do you think you're doing?
What? Is that you, Mom?
Yes, that's right. I'm holding on to your wife's phone.
What are you doing with Ruby's phone? Where the hell is that woman? And what was that about the police? What's going on?
This is all your own fault. So don't expect me to defend you.
Just tell me what the hell is going on.
I went to save your wife from you. That's what's going on. I really can't believe what was happening to that poor girl. You not only stopped her from going outside, but you locked her out of the bedroom too. What is wrong with you? I wish I'd have known sooner.
What do you mean, save her? Stop lecturing me and just tell me where you took my wife.
I told you already, didn't I? I took her to the police.
What? Who gave you the right to butt into our lives? How dare you take my wife? This is trespassing, I'll have you know.
Now's not the time to be saying such nonsense. Do you have any idea what kind of state your poor wife was in? She was in a really bad way.
What state? Why would she be in a bad state from staying in the house 24/7? That doesn't make any sense.
You pushed all the childcare as well as all of the housework onto Ruby, didn't you? And if you weren't completely satisfied, you denied her dinner. You know she was barely getting any sleep to begin with the baby crying every night and having to take care of all the housework while keeping him calm all day and night. And on top of all that, you wouldn't even let her eat? What is wrong with you?
If she just did her job properly, there would be no problem. I'm just trying to teach her to take her responsibilities seriously. It's her own fault for messing up so much. If I don't discipline her now, she's only gonna get worse.
Are you insane? Discipline her. She isn't your maid. You're the one who can't do anything. You have no right to judge her. Keeping her locked up in the house 24/7 is a human rights violation. What kind of monster are you?
Monster? You're supposed to be my mother. Don't call me that.
Yes, and I've never been so ashamed to call myself that. I don't know where I went wrong to raise such a terrible human being. I'm sure your father's turning in his grave, too. I'm really ashamed of you. I feel like I'll never be able to apologize to Ruby and her whole family enough for how my sorry excuse for a son has treated her.
Mom, could you just calm down? Don't you think you might be exaggerating a little?
Exaggerating? Do you still not understand how serious your actions have been? Ruby's getting a divorce from you. Is that enough of a wake-up call?
What the hell are you talking about? Like hell she is.
Why are you surprised? What did you expect? I've told her family about how you've treated her too. Don't think they'll let you off the hook so easily either. And I don't intend on trying to stop them.
This is a problem between a man and his wife. It doesn't concern any of you. You or her stinking family. So, I'll say it again. Just butt out.
Ruby has something to say to you. Wait a moment.
This is Ruby. I have my phone back.
How dare you? What the hell have you been telling my mom?
I never intended to tell her about all of this, but she was really kind to me, and before I knew what I was telling her about all of my problems.
I'll give you another chance. Come back home right now, or I'll show you what a real problem is. Don't blow this out of proportion any more than you already have.
I'm not going back there.
Excuse me?
I'm never going back to that house again.
What are you talking about? Have you forgotten how much I've done for you? Everything I've done has been for you. If it wasn't for me disciplining you a little, you'd be even more useless.
Everyone else has said I've been doing really good. You're the only one who seems to think I need to be disciplined or anything like that.
What?
Your mom and even the police officers told me it's normal for babies to cry. And they said I've been doing really well looking after Liam and keeping up with all the housework at the same time. They told me I haven't done anything wrong, and I don't deserve to be locked up or denied food.
You realize they're just coddling you, right? Since you're being such a crybaby. Of course strangers are gonna give you empty compliments. It's only because I'm your real family that I'm giving you the harsh truth, so you can grow.
You're full of crap. If that was the case, then why did your mom cry so much when I told her about how you've been with me? If what you're saying was really true, she wouldn't have rushed to get me out of the house and taken me to the police. You're the one in the wrong here, Fedor.
Are you deliberately trying to make me angry?
You can't control me that easily anymore. My eyes are finally open. Get as angry as you want. If I stayed with you, me and Liam would both just end up miserable.
Are you planning to steal my son from me?
Your son? Don't make me laugh. You haven't held him once. You have no right to call yourself a father.
I don't know what's gotten into you. Everything was fine this morning, but now you're suddenly attacking me?
I'm the only parent Liam has. He needs me to protect him from you too. I'm not your slave. I met my lawyer today. I advise you to get one too.
So you finally unblocked me. Just when I thought you came to your senses after sulking for 2 weeks, this is the message you send me? What do you need a lawyer for?
For the divorce, of course. You didn't seem willing to divorce amicably, so you left me no choice but to resort to getting a lawyer. I'm taking it to court if you don't comply.
Where the hell are you right now?
I'm staying at a hotel. I'm obviously not going to tell you where it is, though.
Come back home right now. Do you understand? I'm not kidding around. If you come home and apologize to me immediately, I'm willing to overlook all of this nonsense. But that is only if you come home and apologize immediately. This is seriously your last chance.
Why should I have to apologize to you? I can't believe you still think you can manipulate me that easily. Just how stupid are you exactly?
Excuse me?
The only one who's done anything that needs apologizing for is you. Not that I would accept one anyway, though. You can go to hell for all I care.
What's happened to you? This doesn't sound like you at all.
Didn't I tell you? I finally opened my eyes. That's all. I need to become a stronger person and stand up for myself. Not just for my own sake, but for Liam too.
Fine, go ahead and get a divorce. You'll regret it. You'll find out the hard way. The real world isn't so kind. Try and live as a single mom. Knock yourself out.
I think I'll be fine. My lawyer told me I should expect a good amount of child support from you because of our circumstances. Oh, and it seems like it should be easy enough to stop you from having any access to Liam at all. So that's another weight off my mind.
What?
My parents have even flown into town to support me through this. And your mom is on my side too. I have a lot of people helping me through this, so I'm not scared of you anymore.
Why is my mom on your side too?
Because of everything you did, of course. Why else? I do blame myself as well, though, for being such a doormat and letting you treat me the way you did for so long.
You really plan on raising Liam without having me in his life at all? You think I'll let you do that?
I don't need you to let me. I'm free. I don't need your permission for anything. You're free to try and fight for access in court, but it's pointless. After everything you've done, there's no way you'll ever see Liam again.
Okay, I get it. You're angry. I'm sorry, okay? Are you happy now? It seems like my acts of love for you haven't been very well received. I'm sorry for not trying harder to see things from your side. So forgive me, please. I don't know what I'll do without you.
Stop that already. You're just embarrassing yourself. And frankly, you're creeping me out. And don't use the word love. I don't think you even know what that word means.
What? Did you say I'm creeping you out? After everything I've done for you?
I've done a lot of thinking over the last 2 weeks, and I've come to a few realizations. The reason you put me down so much and made me feel so awful about myself was so you could control me easier. But my eyes are open now, so whatever you say, it won't change anything. You're never gonna see me or Liam again. Outside of court, that is.
And what the hell do you think you can do on your own? Don't get so full of yourself now. Nothing I said to you was a lie. You're useless.
You're the one who's useless. I kind of feel sorry for you. You need to put other people down and make people feel bad about themselves to feel better about yourself, don't you? It's quite pathetic.
Watch what you say. Don't get carried away. It's really great for you that you have this newfound confidence and all, but that doesn't change anything. You're the same useless woman you've always been. You're not fooling anyone with this charade, acting all confident. I know you'll come crying back to me the minute you realize just how much I've been doing for you.
There's no charade. For the first time in years, I actually feel like myself again. It's not that I'm acting confident. I just see you for the weak little man you are now. That's all.
I am not a weak little man.
We're just going around in circles now. Talking to you any longer would just be a waste of time. So I guess I'll see you in court. I advise you to get a lawyer as soon as you can because I'm not planning on pulling any punches.
You're not planning on pulling any punches? Is that supposed to be some kind of threat?
It's not a threat. It's just the reality of the situation. In order to protect Liam from you, I'm going to make sure you never see him again. And I have faith my lawyer can make that happen.
Do you even realize what you're doing? You're tearing this family apart. How can you say you're protecting him?
If I left things how they were, do you think he would have grown up with a loving family? How many years were you planning on keeping me locked in the house? Do you think he would have felt safe and happy in an environment like that? I guess I should actually be thanking you. Doing something that extreme is what pushed me over the edge and helped me see you for what you really are. So thank you for showing your true colors now, rather than when Liam is old enough to be affected too. Fedor didn't agree to our divorce terms as we expected, so we ended up in court and I got everything I wanted. Because of the overwhelming evidence of his abuse, he wasn't given any visitation rights at all and was ordered to pay a lot of child support. When the verdict was delivered, he seemed to finally understand the reality of his situation and he burst into tears. But obviously it was too late for remorse at that point. Luckily, the company I was working at before we got married took me back, and I moved pretty close to where Fedor's mom lives, so she babysits pretty often. But my office even has a daycare now, so working full-time hasn't been a problem, even as a single mom. Fedor has been paying his child support on time regularly, and he hasn't tried to get in touch, luckily. His own mom hasn't even been in contact with him, though, so we have no idea where he is or what he's doing. But until Liam is old enough to decide for himself whether or not he wants to meet his own father, I won't let him anywhere near him. Thanks for watching until the end. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.